Hey, this is Daniel Norton. I'm here in my studio in New York City with Erica. And she brought this cool outfit and we really wanted to shoot it and get a feel for it. And I mentioned before, sometimes I think when you're shooting like fashion, if you want to shoot for an outfit, you should kind of think of the outfit and you know, what flavor you want to give it, if you will. But we wanted to go a little different, even though this is like a little bit of like kind of a, maybe a daytime outfit in a sense, you know, because I was like, I want to shoot it a little bit darker. So maybe against a black background, and we'll shoot it a little bit moody. But at the same time, there's two major things here we want to cover. The skirt has beautiful flowers on it. Embroidery, and the back has like a really cool ribbon. So we want to make sure we showcase that. Like I could just make it dark, but then we still want to make sure with pose and lighting that we showcase that. So first of all, I'm going to start with the key light on Erica to light her face up and make it look nice because it still is kind of a fashion portrait versus like a straight up fashion shot. So I've got actually my Fiilex lights today. I have their 4-light kit, but I'm only going to use 3 of them. This is like a little baby softbox that comes with the kit. And I can just turn this thing on. This is an LED light. This is a 360. And it's dimmable, daylight / tungsten color balance if you want to do that. I'm just going to keep it on daylight because not mixing it with anything else right now. And this is going to give me a swath of light across her face. It looks really pretty. Remember, bigger lights are going to be softer. Softer light is going to be nicer. It's pretty close to her, so it's going to be relatively soft. It's not huge because if it was, we get too much light on the background. So we're going to play around with this. So my camera's set at 400 ISO, 1/100th of a second, 2.8. And we'll just take a test shot and show you what this looks like. Okay, let's see. And by the way, at these settings, none of the rest of the light that you're seeing me with affect the shot, right? So you can see, you probably saw before I started taking pictures, up on the capture one, you can see over here, I took a frame right before we started the video and it is black. So this is just the light from the Fiilex. We can see it's a pretty light across her face, and if I was just making a shot of Erica for whatever reason, that's not terrible, right? Looks pretty decent, why not? But I am going to make it a little nicer. I want to add some separation and ultimately light her back a little bit because of the ribbon. So I'm going to turn on a second 360 back here. This one's fitted with the barn door. And again, because they're dimmable, I turn this down to give me a proper exposure. We should be able to get nice kind of hair light / backlight on this, giving some shape to her form. And we shoot that. And now we've added 3-dimensionality to it, right? We can see now that we can see the ribbon, right? We can see her hair looks really pretty. We can see her face is lit nice. But the final element here is the skirt, which of course I can barely make out those flowers, but I want to bring them to life. So I've got a little baby guy down here, and that's going to just light. It's fitted with barn doors as well, and again, it's dimmable, although I have it up all the way, I believe. Yep. And I'm just going to point that on there. So this will light up the bottom half of her. So we're going to do that to see. And now she's lit up, right? So I'm using segmented light, right? I'm basically lighting with 3 separate light sources, one for that, and then one for her face. And the reason for that is I want to have a little bit of kind of drama to this light, right? If I wanted to just light it, I could do it with one huge light and it would light her up no problem. But this is going to give us the shape and drama that we want. And now it's just a matter of kind of posing it right. So she's going to turn a little bit so I see the skirt. She's going to turn a little bit so I can see the thing. She's going to give me a good face. And focusing, and here we go. We'll shoot a few like that, mixing it up. Good, nice and simple, really pretty, good. Easy as that, good. And this background, by the way, is just a V-flat, which is just basically a large piece of cardboard that is black. On this side, it's white on the back. Nice, like that, nice and simple. Since this is a hot light, I don't have to worry about waiting for the flash to recycle. I can just work through some different poses and see what we like. Easy as that, really simple. You know, because I thought about it, we were able to create a lighting scenario here that gives our model, you know, nice light on her face, nice light on the hair, shows off the ribbon back there and the poses. We might want to do a couple more poses where she's turned that way more, and shows off the flowers. Let's actually do a little bit more of a back turn for the last one. So let's see. That's nice. A little bit more. Good, good, good. All right. This is by the way, as a fashion photographer, you always have to ask models to do the impossible. So I just need a little bit more of the front of the skirt. Yeah, and then also that. So you're like, yeah, there we go. That sound effect is that is what her back's gonna sound like. Good. And there we go. We show the back of the skirt, we show the front of the skirt, we show her in pain, and we're basically good to go. Right? It's no pain, no gain, right? That's how we do this. So again, sometimes you can go out of the norm and shoot something a little bit differently than you normally would, right? This type of outfit I might have taken outside and run around with flowers or whatever, but hey, we decided to make it a little more moody just for the heck of it and try something a little different, which I think worked really well with this. You know, using the hot lights is also nice. It's a nice change than using the flash. It gives you like a little bit more different tools to work with. The barn doors and stuff are really cool. So yeah, in the end, it works out really well. Thanks, Erica. You can follow her on the various social media channels. We will put them in the description. Follow me on YouTube and Facebook at Daniel Norton Photographer. Be sure to subscribe to Adorama TV, and I'll see you next time on set.